Has your spiritual growth ever been blocked by constant mental chatter or distractions? You might be trying to meditate or simply enjoy a moment of silence, but your mind keeps jumping around like a monkey, swinging from one thought branch to another. We call this discursiveness the monkey mind, and such mental distractions are formidable barriers to spiritual growth. For example, we might find ourselves dwelling on thoughts about the past, or following trains of thought about the future, or mindlessly chasing thoughts down one rabbit hole after another. It's often habitual. After all, most of us have been doing it our entire lives, but it is a major obstacle on a spiritual journey because it prevents clarity, presence, and genuine introspection. It's like clouds blocking the sun. The monkey mind is often a chatterbox filling our heads with endless noise and distractions. It pulls us into the past, catapults us into the future, and keeps us from being truly mindful of the present moment. Overcoming such mental distractions requires diligent practice, patience, and a firm commitment to cultivating inner stillness and awareness. Why? Because with stillness you gain clarity, with awareness you gain insight, and with both you gain the ability to navigate a spiritual journey with intention and purpose. To make progress along a spiritual path, we must learn to manage all of this mental noise. If you've watched my previous videos, then you know that worldly pursuits and desires also distract us from a spiritual path. It's a common problem that hinders many seekers. You see, distractions come in various forms, from the allure of material wealth to the pursuit of pleasure and recognition. Such worldly attachments burden our spiritual development like anchors that keep us rooted in the mundane. Renunciation, non-attachment, and a single-pointed focus on our spiritual goals become the compass points that can guide us beyond such distractions. Renunciation isn't about depriving ourselves, but about freeing ourselves from the chains of unfulfilled desires. Non-attachment isn't indifference, it's finding joy in the eternal over the ephemeral. And that single-pointed focus? It's about aligning our actions, thoughts, and emotions with our spiritual goals, creating a harmony that drowns out the noise of distractions. In the quest for spiritual enlightenment, the less baggage you carry, the faster you travel. To learn more about overcoming attachments and the power of intentions, I encourage you to watch my previous videos. So just how do we overcome distractions and achieve focus and tranquility on the spiritual path? Let's go over some practical yet powerful techniques. The first, and perhaps foremost, is maintaining a regular practice. Just like you wouldn't expect to become an accomplished musician overnight, mastering the art of mindfulness and overcoming distractions requires consistent and diligent practice over time. As you engage in meditation and mindfulness exercises more and more regularly, you'll become more adept at recognizing distractions, and you'll dispel them more easily. Next, we have mindfulness practices. Mindfulness is all about being fully present in the current moment, observing your thoughts and emotions and sensations without judgment. Don't try to force your thoughts away. Instead, simply acknowledge them and gently return your focus to your anchor. This is about stepping back and dispassionately watching the monkey mind at play. Mindfulness practices help you develop an awareness of distractions when they arise, and they equip you with the skills you need to redirect your attention back to your intended object of meditation. It can be helpful to use such a point of focus, like the breath, a mantra, or even a physical sensation, and then gently bring your attention back when it wanders. But maintaining that redirected attention requires concentration. Concentration is the ability to sustain your focus on a chosen object or point of focus. It's like holding a magnifying glass steady under the sun to light a match. However, you have to strike the right balance between effort and remaining loose. Focusing too tightly is counterproductive, as it can actually increase mental activity instead of calming it. So instead of forceful concentration, cultivate a gentle and persistent intention to maintain your awareness. Imagine it like guiding a butterfly rather than grabbing at it tightly. Be mindful of the effort you're using and adjust it as needed. By practicing concentration techniques, you can strengthen your capacity to stay attentive and resist the pull of distractions. And speaking of resistance, strengthening your inner discipline is also an important step. Discipline helps you establish a regular meditation practice, which is crucial for building the mental muscle needed for concentration. Consistency is key. Discipline allows you to push through initial discomfort and distractions, which are inevitable during meditation. It helps you stay seated even when the mind begins to wander. Strengthening discipline can hone your ability to sustain focused attention on your chosen anchor, whether it's the breath, a mantra, or bodily sensations. This involves training your mind to stay on course even when external or internal disturbances occur, which will help you counter the pull of discursiveness. It's like a ship's captain keeping his vessel on course amid a storm. Developing discipline will help you maintain a steady and focused awareness, which is crucial on a spiritual journey. Lastly, don't forget the power of setting a clear intention for your spiritual practice. When you have a specific goal in mind, it can serve as a beacon, motivating you to stay committed and attentive. But remember, meditative concentration isn't about white-knuckling your way through mental chatter. Our intentions should enhance our practice, not make it stressful. So be sure to find that balance between focused attention and ease. Rest easy in your meditation, but don't become dull or fall asleep. On the other hand, use effortful concentration, but don't overdo it and become agitated. Balance is essential. So there you have it, the 5 potent techniques to help you overcome distractions on a spiritual journey. But what awaits you when you successfully overcome distractions on a spiritual path? Imagine experiencing a profound sense of clarity, inner peace, and tranquility, where the chatter of the monkey mind is silenced and replaced with open, spacious awareness. By overcoming distractions, you unlock a deeper and more profound spiritual experience. You gain access to deeper layers of consciousness, allowing you to connect with your true self, your values, and your inner purpose. You open doors to greater compassion, empathy, and insights. You become more present to the now, experiencing a deeper level of reality beyond thoughts and concepts, and overcoming discursiveness allows a more direct experience of the present moment, which opens us up to a deeper level of reality. It's where we can directly experience the interconnectedness with all things. By addressing discursiveness and mental distractions as significant obstacles, and actively working to overcome them, we create the conditions for deeper spiritual experiences. This is the journey that leads toward heightened self-awareness and an understanding of your true self, detached from worldly desires and distractions. With each step, you grow, not just spiritually, but also personally. You become more patient, more resilient, and more balanced. Overcoming distractions isn't just about improving our spiritual practice, it's about creating a richer and more authentic experience of life. It's about being fully present in each moment, witnessing the beauty of existence, and discovering the profound peace that lies within us. Well, that's about it for today. Thanks for watching, and thank you for being part of my own ongoing journey. Please help out by subscribing to the channel and be sure to tell your friends about us. Until next time, remember, overcoming distraction isn't about shutting yourself off from the world. It's about engaging with it more consciously and authentically.